You watch an old friend land their dream job. People you grew up with are traveling to the very places you've had on your vision board for years. Your coworkers are being recognized and promoted. Your best friend just met someone who feels like the one. And the people you used to hang out with? They're settling down, buying homes, starting families. It feels like everyone is moving forward, making progress, and you're just stuck. Still trying to figure things out. Still trying to catch your breath in a race you didn't even realize you were running. I get it. Truly, I do. And if this sounds like you, welcome back to the Icar Playbook. This episode is for anyone who feels like they're falling behind. We hear it all the time. Comparison is the thief of joy. And it's true. But it's also human. We're wired to compare, not out of weakness, but out of survival. Since the beginning of time, we've looked at others to learn, to grow, to adapt. It's how we evolved. So no, comparing yourself to others doesn't make you broken, it makes you human. The danger isn't in the comparison itself. The danger is in what you do with it. Are you using it to grow? To get inspired? Or are you letting it chip away at your self-worth? There's a huge difference between saying, "If they can do it, I can too, let me step up," and saying, "They're so far ahead. I must be doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not enough." See the difference? One creates possibility. The other creates shame. Comparison can be useful if you let it show you what you desire instead of what you lack. Let it be a signal, not a sentence. A mirror, not a measure of your worth. Think of yourself like an alchemist, someone who can take anything, even envy or discomfort, and turn it into something meaningful. You see someone achieving something you want? Amazing. Get curious about why that triggered you. Let it show you what matters to you. Then let that awareness fuel your action. Because the truth is, someone else's win doesn't cancel out your future. There's room for all of us. But when you let comparison turn into competition, especially in a race that was never yours to begin with, that's when it becomes toxic. So no, you don't need to stop comparing altogether. But you do need to stop telling yourself that you're late, that you've failed, or that you're behind. You're not supposed to be where they are. You're supposed to be where you are. And sometimes, the reason you feel behind isn't because of what others are doing. It's because of what you keep telling yourself. You keep replaying old regrets. What if I had chosen differently? What if I hadn't wasted all that time? What if I had just believed in myself sooner? But here's the truth. You did the best you could with what you knew. That version of you, the one who made those choices, didn't have the perspective you have now. And that perspective? It only exists because of those experiences. There's this quote by Abraham Lincoln. "If I had 6 hours to chop down a tree, I'd spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." What if everything you've been through, the detours, the heartbreak, the delay, has been sharpening your axe? What if life's been preparing you for something you're only now becoming ready for? So instead of beating yourself up for not being further ahead, focus on where you are right now. Because this is where the future is built. Not in the past you can't change or the future you can't predict. Maybe you're not late. Maybe you're just on time. Your time. And honestly, sometimes taking it slow and doing it right is better than rushing and ending up somewhere that doesn't even feel like home. So before you get caught up in how far you think you have to go, take a second to look at how far you've already come. Think about what you've survived, what you've learned, who you're becoming. You're doing better than you think. I'm proud of you. Truly. And I hope you are too. That's all for today's episode. Thanks for being here. And until next time, stay grounded, stay kind, and as always, stay hot. Bye.